Hey everyone and welcome to the arcade room. Today we're going to go on our final journey in Pokemon Black. This is the epic finale of our Pokemon Black randomized Nuzlocke. Let's get to it. Before heading to the Pokemon League and Victory Road, I decided to check out if I had missed anything. We get a Dust Stone! Oh! Yeah, I guess. I guess. That's pretty cool. Without hesitation, we immediately used the Dust Stone on Shadow to finally get her to evolve. Well then, this is it. We finally made it. After showing the gatekeepers our badges, they led us through each of the individual gym gates. I also like the words of encouragement that you hear from the gatekeepers. I thought that was a nice little detail. It was nice. Well, we finally made it to Victory Road, and I must admit, everything's going awesome. We got the Dust Stone, so we got Shadow to evolve. We impressed some gatekeepers. I am feeling pretty good about myself right now. This is going to be a good episode. This is not going to be a good episode. This sucks, It really does. I mean, hentai got me through some really tough times. The Pokemon. The Pokemon. As we leave Victory Road, we finally have reached the Pokemon League. After stocking up on as many Hyper Potions and full restores as we possibly could, we do some last minute training and head for the Elite Four. We get to the final gatekeeper and accept the terms and conditions of the Elite Four. Without any further ado, let's begin. The first member of the Elite Four that we face off is none other than Marshall. Marshall's first Pokemon is going to be a Drapion. This thing is a pretty solid Pokemon if I do say so myself. Got solid defense, great offense, his speed ain't bad either. Honestly, great stats all around the board. He sets it up with a Toxic Spike, and I'm going to do 2 Flamethrowers, and that will be the end of the Drapion. But I do have to watch out, because Toxic Spikes means that Poison has been now set onto the field. Marshall's next Pokemon is going to be an Ambipom. I stick with Dre, and Flamethrower almost one-shots him, but it just isn't enough. Either way, I'm fine because I get 2 of his full restores, so now he has 0 healing left. Enough Flamethrowers and the Ambipom will fall. Marshall's third Pokemon is a Chimecho. Marshall's last Pokemon is going to be a Caracosta, and here's where things get a little tricky. Now, Caracosta's water dark, and I could have sent in Bouffalant, but I stuck out with Drake. I didn't want to get poisoned, and the issue with Bouffalant is that Revenge, you gotta first get hit with it. So I took a gamble, Frenzy Plant, one shot, luckily. But it was definitely a risk sticking out with Dre there. After Marshall's defeat, we are sent back to the main plaza, where we are going to challenge the second Elite Four member. Chantal's first Pokemon is going to be a Tepig. I send in Lance, thinking it's not going to be that hard of a fight. However, Flare Blitz really surprised me with its level of damage. Nevertheless, Water Spout and a Horn Attack finished it off. Chantal's next Pokemon was a Beautifly. We hit it with a Lamau and it died. Chantal then sends out Lightning. After going back and forth a bit, we finally defeat it with one lasting Revenge. Chantal's last Pokemon is going to be a Roserade. With that out of the way, we head over to the third Elite Four member. Grimsley's first Pokemon is going to be a Meryl. 2 Horn Attacks later, and Meryl is down. Grimsley's second Pokemon is a Snowbird. I stick out with Lance and I go for a Revenge. However, I am surprised at the damage that Blizzard was capable of doing. Boy, am I glad it was not an Abomasnow. Grimsley's third Pokemon turns out to be a Cubchoo. I'm not that worried, it's not a bear tick, you know? I mean, I know it's level 50, but come on. So I Hyper Potion, and damn! Does Blizzard do a lot of damage. What is this thing? After several back and forths against a Cubchoo, of all things, we switch out to Shadow, and luckily she takes care of him with a Flare. Finally, his last Pokemon is an Excelgor. 3 out of the 4 Elite Four members have been defeated. We only have one more to go, and we have saved the best for last. Caitlyn is our last opponent. The reason why I saved her for last, by the way, is because when I was a kid, I thought that she was the hardest out of all of the Elite Fours. I didn't have any Dark-type Pokemon. Scottitel destroyed my entire team. Things are a little different this time around now, as her first Pokemon is a Scyther. Caitlyn's next Pokemon is going to be Azelf. I use Fly and a Frenzy Plant, and it falls. Caitlyn's third Pokemon is going to be a Walrein. I use Shadow and I sent out a Shadow Ball, and it does absolutely nothing. Just as I am about to shit myself, Lance crits with a Revenge, and I guess that's his way of saying, hey, wipe your ass, we got a Nuzlocke to finish. Caitlyn's last Pokemon is a Fat Pussy. One Revenge later and Purugly is down. By the way, anyone else notice that Purugly sounds exactly like Pure Ugly? Yeah, never noticed that until now. After Caitlyn's defeats, we have officially beaten the Pokemon League and are now ready to face off against Alder. But what's this? When we get there, we see that N has actually beaten Alder. Upon our arrival, N actually summons the entirety of Team Plasma Castle to rise from the ground. Damn! Team Plasma got hella good sponsors, what the fuck? That's some Rage Shadow Legend money right there. After that happens, Alder and Sharon tell us that we gotta stop it, so up the castle stairs we go. Upon arriving there, we are immediately stopped by the Sages, and it seems like this is the end for us. However, out of nowhere, Clay, of all people, intervene. He's not alone either. Apparently he brought all the other gym leaders to my side as well. Damn. Clay be a badass. I take back every cowboy joke that I said about you, my guy. Thanks to Clay and the other gym leaders, we're able to make it all the way to the top to face N. As we're about to begin, N says that we did not become the hero because Reshiram did not choose us. When all of a sudden the Lightstone starts to react. Out comes Reshiram. Well, time to catch him. This will be the final catch of the lock, and it is none other than a Paris. We immediately catch our quote-unquote Reshiram and give her the nickname of Nora. With that, the battle against N begins. The battle with N has officially begun, and his first Pokemon is going to be a Horse. I am very happy that it's not a Kendra. Frenzy Plant one-shots. Now here's where things get a little interesting. N's second Pokemon was a Gyarados, and I send in Nora. Nora doesn't have damage apparently, so I accidentally switched to Drake. And then I accidentally used Flamethrower. And if that Hydro Pump would have connected, I would have died and lost Dre. So after that fun event, I sent in Lance to hopefully dig us out of the massive hole that we have created, only for the Gyarados to use Dragon Dance. Well, this is going to be hard. He sets up on us completely, using multiple Dragon Dances until he eventually goes for a Hydro Pump. Just as I think that the lock is over and we're about to get entirely swept by the Gyarados, Lance crits. And thus, the last man standing was Lance. N's third Pokemon was a Munchlax, who was acting like he was the main character out of an anime. I guess Lance had to remind him who the real protagonist was. N's fourth Pokemon ends up being a Patrat. His next Pokemon ended up being a Tentacruel. I sent in Dre because, frenzy plan. It's auto one-shot him, right? It didn't. Nowhere even close. And then I got poisoned. And then Dre died. Needless to say, I am pretty upset about, Dre's death. Gus, kill it now. And Spino Pokemon ends up being a Ditto. So we stick with Gus, and through a little bit of perseverance, we get the W. But of course, you all know that the story does not end here. No, Ghetsis comes out of nowhere, pulls an Uno reverse on us, and says, I am the real final boss. Now then, without any further ado, let the final battle commence. Ghetsis' first Pokemon is going to be an Azumarill. Note, I had Dre out in front and they fully healed my Pokemon, but obviously Dre is dead and I cannot use him, so therefore I have to immediately switch out. I switch out to Nora, and after a lot of Giga Drains, we finally beat the Azumarill. Ghetsis' second Pokemon is going to be a Magcargo. So I decided to send in Lance and a Horn Attack and a Revenge later, and Magcargo is down. Ghetsis' third Pokemon is Stunky, aka Monkey, because you gotta be a monkey to actually use that Pokemon. Trash, kill this man. Ghetsis' fourth Pokemon is an Ambipom. Revenge, and it's dead. Damn, Ghetsis was talking all that crap about his son, but he sucks. Ghetsis then sends out a Vanillish. Surprisingly, those Ice Beams really were hurting, so I decided to switch out of Lance and go into Shadow since, well, she had Blue Flare, so I thought this wouldn't be this big of a deal. And of course, I'm right, I'm always right. I mean, look at that damage. And it mirror? Oh, I call hacks. I switch once more back to Lance, and he is pissed about having lost another fallen friend. He gets the job done with a reversal. Ghetsis then sends out a Goldeen. Okay, it's a Goldeen. Nora's got this. You're fucking kidding me right now. Horndrill hits? How? I'm 4 levels under! I am 4 levels under! How the fuck does that hit? That move had like a 33.12 chance of hitting. Because I'm 4 levels under. So 0.78 times 4 is 3.12. Add that to the 30% accuracy. It hit? How? I'm baffled. My ranting aside, Gus successfully defeated the Goldeen, and therefore beating Ghetsis. The lock is officially over. The last 2 men standing are Gus and Lance. I would like to thank Gus and I would like to thank Lance for helping me out on this run, especially for Lance, because I believe that he was the MVP of this lock. Well deserved. Without a doubt, well deserved. We did it! We completed our Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. Thank you all for watching. I had an absolute blast. This was very fun, and I hope to do many more Nuzlockes on other Pokemon games. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that, and I will catch you all on the next one. The arcade is officially closed. Later.